Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year to everyone watching. I know this is my first official video of 2025 and I wanted to start out with something lighthearted and fun, and that's going to be talking about my 2025 luxury wish list. Now, the items on this list may or may not be purchased throughout this year, and some of them I've actually already either pre-ordered or um, maybe have arrived or bought already. We'll see, but nevertheless, I want to talk about my 2025 wish list. And if you guys are new here, I want to tell you who I am. I'm Trevante. I make videos about luxury, travel, family, and anything else I deem necessary. So if that sounds interesting to you, then consider subscribing and liking today's video. So in 2025, I want to also put out there that I think I want to try to upload and have a new video for you all every Sunday. So Sunday will be my days where I have new video, new content for you guys, and I want to stay consistent and do that for you. And then if I have any extra like content or little onesies, twosies, I'll post it throughout the week. So once again, if you want to stay up to date on all that, consider subscribing below. Let's not belay the point. Let's get right into the video. So the first category I want to talk about is jewelry. I have a few things on my list that I'm really interested in buying, and I just want to pull up my handy dandy iPad and use it as a reference. So this year, if you celebrate Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year or anything like that, it's the year of the snake. And ironically, one of the items on my list is a serpenti ring. So they come in different variations. There's like one with the large scales. There's one with the actual snake that wraps around. And then there's one with like smaller scales that kind of, go around. I'll obviously include pictures so you guys can see. But yeah, I know a lot of people have weird superstitions and beliefs around snakes, but I just like the design of it and I think it's cool. And if you notice, like most of my rings have very interesting shapes to them and they're not really standard. Like even my Tiffany lock ring that I kind of wear as a pendant now, like I like rings that have unique or interesting shapes, so I really want that one to add. The next thing, as far as jewelry that I have on my list, is the Cartier Juste Clou. So if you watched my best and worst purchases video from, like that was the last video I posted, I bought the Juste Clou and it wasn't in the size and color I liked. Like I thought it was a little too tight for my wrist. And so I ended up returning it, bought it from Fashion File. If you don't know, I bought it secondhand. And so, yeah, it just didn't work for me and I ended up returning it. So I definitely either bought or want to buy a replacement for that. The one that I'm interested in is the rose gold because I think it would look nice with my skin tone. I have my Apple Watch that my mom handed me down many years ago in rose gold. And so it grew on me over time. So I'm thinking, yeah, I want to buy a rose gold Cartier bracelet. I either am looking at the one with or without diamonds. I've been looking at both. Haven't quite decided which one I want like to add. So yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned for that. And then the last thing that's on my list as far as jewelry is the Tiffany hardware collection. So I really like the lock collection. As you see, I have the ring, and then I did consider the bracelet, but in my profession and my line of work, that's just too much of a hassle to try to take on and off, and I was struggling to try to do it. I know they have the new narrow lock bracelet, which is much easier to take on and off. It has like a little button inside that you press, and then the lock portion, like this thinner portion right here, will like swivel off, and you'll be able to take it off. But I just, at this time in this stage in my life, I just don't want to deal with it. So I passed on the lock bracelet, but I'm interested in the hardware collection. And I either want it in silver or I want it in white gold with the diamonds, like on the links itself. So that one's like, it's like $20,000. And so given my track history and my track record with jewelry, I'll talk about that more in detail with my jewelry video that I'll release later on this year. But given my track record when it comes to jewelry, we'll see if I get it. All right, So the next category that I'm going to talk to you guys about is bags, and there are a lot of bags on my list for 2025. So where do I start? Let's start with Loewe. So there's two designs from Loewe that I'm really liking and I really want to purchase. The first one is the Loewe puzzle bag. Everybody knows how popular and how trendy this bag is, and the men's size comes like is rather large. Like I haven't seen it in person, because we don't have a Loewe near me, but it's much larger than the women variants and the women models. So I definitely want that one. I'm considering it in either like a suede. I seen this guy on TikTok have it in suede, and I really fell in love with that one. But that one is more limiting, I guess, because suede is usually considered winter, fall material. So I may either just do it like in a black, brown, to kind of have as a carry-on bag for when I travel, and then like a gym bag. It's gonna be multi-purposed type bag. So I'm looking at the Loewe puzzle bag, and then I'm also interested in the Loewe puzzle tote. So I don't know why, but I've been very into like totes, especially for like reusable grocery bags. Like I use my IKEA one, and then I have that black leather one. I actually have it right here. So this black leather one, I use it as like reusable grocery bags. And I know it may sound ridiculous, but it's what I do. And so yeah, I wanted the Loewe one to kind of use for that purpose as well. So yeah, those are two bags from Loewe. The next bag that I really want is the Bottega Veneta Andiamo bag. So when I went to Atlanta, I went to Bottega and I tried it on, and I tried it on with the smooth leather, the large size. I fell in love. Like I was sold, but I had already made a decision for something else that I'll talk about in a minute. And so I didn't buy that bag at the time. And the client advisor at Bottega at the time was telling me that if I wanted to purchase the Andiamo and the large smooth leather, it had to be pre-ordered and you had to pay the full amount like in store that day. And if you don't know how much the Loewe Andiamo bag costs, the large one, $10,000. And so I was like, do I really want to commit $10,000 for this bag? And I don't see myself wearing it every single day. Like I'm not gonna be carrying around this massive, like it's a pretty big bag every single day. So I decided to wait on it. I'm considering buying it in maybe the medium size, but I haven't been able to see the medium in person to know like how that would look and if it would be suited for what I intend to use it for, which I don't really know what I intend to use it for. I just like it and I want it. So we'll see. So that's the second bag, or is the third bag? Third bag. The third bag on my list. Sorry, I've been so silly tonight. And then the last one is something that I actually bought months ago, but then I had like, I don't know, I felt like it was gonna come out in a better color. And so if you watch my Atlanta vlog when I was shopping and stuff, I actually pre-ordered it back then. And it is a Louis Vuitton Speedy. Not only a Speedy, but the P9. So I ended up buying the original P9 from a client advisor. I won't mention his name, but I had to hunt down the original OG P9. I had to literally scour over and over throughout the internet just to be able to purchase it, because the one at my old LV that I used to shop at, they couldn't get it. Like, they couldn't get it in the specific color I wanted, which was the green one. I ended up buying it, and then for whatever reason, I decided, maybe I want a different color, because originally I wanted yellow, but I can only get green, so I settled for green. Yeah. And I know how I am. If I get fixated on something, I don't usually compromise. Anyways, I saw the Ultra Black Speedy that came out in this new collection, and I just thought that was like perfect for me. As you can see, I really enjoy wearing black. It's one of my favorite colors. And I feel like it's more understated than the green one. Like, yes, the green is very nice. It's a classic, it's OG. And if I can get my hands on that one, I still would. But I really enjoyed the black one and it just looked so nice. And it reminds me of my soft trunk, like it has that black hardware with the coating on it. And so it just kind of works seamlessly with what I already have and what I already enjoy. So that's the last thing that I have on my list. And oh, I have one more bag on my list actually. So this one I'm kind of feel indifferent about. I want one of these Prada bags. Which one specifically, I don't know, but I really like it in this color. And yeah, I really have been considering buying this one, but I haven't bought anything from Prada, so I'm not familiar with like the quality, the durability, the like nothing. Honestly, I know nothing about Prada. As far as their bags, so I haven't decided if I want it. And another thing is we don't have a Prada nearby, like where I live. I think the closest one maybe in Atlanta. They may have a boutique or something. I don't know. I'm not certain. So I like to go in and look at bags and feel it, try it on, etc. before I, commit to buying something. And I hate online shopping, so yeah, I haven't pulled the trigger on any Prada bags yet. And that sums up pretty much my 2025 wish list. If you guys have any suggestions, comments, or if any of these things are on your wish list, let me know down below. Hopefully this video wasn't too crazy and chaotic. I feel like this is the most unhinged video I've made so far, but once again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great New Year so far, and thank you guys so much for watching again. Bye, have a good one.